Brownie.
It's a podcast bonus.
Chrissie, Sam and Brownie on Nova 100. Book a holiday. What if it's Aussie for
Is there a more disgusting creature than the leech?
Nah.
I don't reckon there is. 13, 24, 10, right off the bat, if you've ever had a run-in with a leech, I want to know about
There's
it.
a few of them when we did the Kokoda Trail.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really rainy. We went during the wet season.
Did one of them get you?
I think I may have been on there at times quite a few years ago, but a few of the teammates might have got hit with them.
If you don't know what a leech is, they're like a little slug that starts very small, hooks into your skin where you can't feel it,
Yeah.
and sucks your blood out.
Yeah, I think of Stand By Me.
Yes.
Where
Absolutely, where he passes out because one gets on his
pecker.
doodle.
Yeah.
Do they use it for medical purposes at times?
They have used it to extract blood in a painless way. I don't understand how that works because there has to be the piercing of the skin somehow, surely. A woman in Queensland went for, you know how brides and grooms do photo shoots and stuff before the wedding. She sludged through some long grass between the ceremony and the reception. And by the time she got back to the reception and was doing the wedding, whilst the back of her dress was covered in blood, and she thought that the stress of a wedding had brought her period on early. Yeah. Because, you know, the female body's just wonderful like that.
Right.
And no, she'd picked up 3 leeches from the shoot just before the wedding reception, one on her foot, one in the crook of her knee, and one on her private parts.
Oh, no.
And the time from the shoot to the reception, the leeches had been fattening on her blood.
Yum, yum.
Yum. And then they let themselves go, that they're like drunk on blood, and they release themselves off the body. Oh. And that's when the blood, can come out.
Yeah. Because it doesn't seal the wound.
No.
It just leaves you.
No, it's not like one of those vacuum sealers.
Yeah.
Oh, God. The whole idea is horrific, but I'm fascinated with leeches. And if you've had a run-in with a leech, we want to hear it. We're going to get through as many as we possibly can after the song. 13, 24, 10. When not a human leech, we're not talking about someone who came and stayed for 3 weeks and never picked up after themselves.
No.
We're talking about a real insect leech on you. Beck from Geelong, tell us your leech run-in.
Good morning, guys.
Hi, beautiful.
So a few years ago, my family and I were camping on the Murray River.
Yeah.
Went for a swim, didn't think too much of it. A few days later, when we had gotten home, the back of my head was a little bit itchy. So when I scratched it, I pulled my hand away, and on my hand was a leech. So it had been there for a few days, and my mum is a nurse, so she actually had a look just to make sure there was nothing still in there. But yeah, I had no knowledge that a leech was even on my head for that long.
Beck, did you feel lightheaded at any stage?
Good question.
No. I think I was quite lucky. I had no idea there was a leech on me. It was quite itchy afterwards, and it was quite shriveled up. So when I got it, it was obviously, it had done its job. It got what it needed. But it was kind of just sitting there without me knowing.
So there was no blood involved?
No, not that I could see.
Thank God.
I mean, it was the back of my head, so I couldn't see.
Imagine if there was heaps of blood on your hand from touching the back of your head. You would think, that's it, I've been shot.
Yeah.
Beck, that was a very lucky run-in. Jason from Croydon, come on.
Yeah, hi guys. When I was younger, I was dirt bike riding through the state forest, and usually it's around the wetter months, and tree branches and everything brush past you as you're riding. One must have, what I thought was a stick went into my face, into my eye. And I thought, I've got a stick or something in my eye. And so I rode back to our property, back to the house, and had Dad have a look at it, and he lifted out my eyelid, and a leech dropped out. And it had been sucking on the inside of my eyelid that whole time.
Yum.
So obviously...
How big was it, Jace?
A couple of centimetres after it had been... Because they're not always that big, but once they take on a lot of blood, they obviously get a bit bigger.
What, so like a blood-filled slug was under your eyelid, 2 or 3 centimetres big?
Yeah, well, it didn't start out that big, but yeah, once I pulled it out, it fell onto the ground and stomped on it. And there's quite a bit of blood over the ground.
Oh, God!
And you had no idea.
Mate, You feel violated. They've come and robbed you of your own
I knew there
blood.
was something there, but not a leech. Yeah.
Wow.
Any problems since then, Jace?
No, none.
Maybe I don't
Like
want to.
they're always, as a younger boy, like camping and going to scouts and stuff. They sort of teach you how to take care of them. So, like, it's either fire or salt. So you're not going to put a
Yeah, but that's
not gonna
no
put
good
fire
under
on
your eyelid.
No, a bit of salt water would have got it out though.
Oh, yeah.
Salt water.
Easy peasy.
I wonder if they'd be like the nutritional value if you cooked them up
I
and
was
ate them.
thinking that.
Or eat them raw. It'd be
It'd be like liver.
a liver or placenta.
Well,
Oh, God, now I feel faint.
Beck and Jason, you both got a $200 Garmy chicken and beer voucher. Try Garmy chicken and beer's newest, tastiest dish yet. It's the Galby Chicken Psalm.
No more Leech talk.
Chrissie, Sam and Brownie. Ripper Show will be back tomorrow. Chrissie, Sam and Brownie. Oh, unless it's a weekend.
In over 100.